Hey guys, Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for One Piece Chapter 873. And right off the bat, I gotta say, Pudding, we finally got to see Pudding again. She finally made her big reappearance. And the thing about what's going on with Pudding, okay, right now she basically said that everyone was talking and everyone was talking back and forth about what they were going to do about the mess that went on with the wedding and what they were and how they were going to fix it and how they're going to get Big Mom to come out of her fucking crazy ass motherfucking rampage of wanting cake now. Like seriously, I can't believe fucking cake can actually get a woman can actually get a woman like Big Mom that riled. But then again, it's Big Mom. What do you expect? Anyway, the thing about Pudding going after Chiffon and Beige in order to get force Chiffon to make a cake. Um, I get the feeling that I'm almost 100% positive how that's gonna go down. How Oda is setting it up is that they're probably she's probably gonna confront Chiffon and try and force her to make the cake in some form or fashion. I guess hold her and Capone's baby hostage or something like that. But I get the feeling it's gonna be a hostage situation where she forces Chiffon but by holding the baby hostage, and I think it's going to be one of those times where Chiffon is going to be is going to do or say something to Pudding in order to get her to stand down and just forget the whole business with Big Mom. Because if you think about it, in a way, it would make sense that it would be Chiffon who has the final nail in the coffin of. If there was ever time for Pudding to change, honestly, it would be Chiffon in order to put the final nail in that coffin. Because if you think about it, both Pudding and Chiffon, they are sisters, of course, but they do have a lot of very similar upbringings, and I don't think it was unintentional. I don't think it was without purpose that Oda brought up the fact that Chiffon was constantly abused that Chiffon was constantly abused by Big Mom, for the simple fact of having the same appearance or similar appearance as Lola. So I think what Oda is trying to do here is he's trying to make it so in order for Chiffon to kind of compare and share her experiences with Pudding with Big Chiffon share her experiences with Big Mom with Pudding, and that way as sisters they could find probably a certain kind of common ground. I know it sounds like a fucking after school special, but I know the way I'm describing it sounds like a fucking after school special or something like that. But if there's anything I've learned about the way Oda does things, it's that he manages to do these. He manages to make things seem very very, very believable through basically these whole bonds of family, and how, like, yes, Oda especially is proving how necessary blood doesn't make you family. But I do believe that in this case of Chiffon and Pudding, I think Chiffon has suffered enough to the point where she can kind of understand Pudding in a way, and I think I'm kind of okay with it if Oda goes down the route of having family being the reason as to why Pudding changes. To be honest with you, I'm 100% behind that. To be honest with you, like, yeah, if it does happen, but who knows what's. At this point, I'm not even sure what's going to 100% happen with Pudding. These are just my theories as to what's going to happen with her, but I'd say it's a pretty good theory as to what's going to happen anyway. Because, hey, yeah, Chiffon, Pudding. If you think you've now again, I would argue that probably Pudding's gone through deeper shit than Chiffon, but Pudding's suffering is deeper than Chiffon because she was abused by both her mom and kids in the playground and whatnot. But yeah, I still think it's gonna go down that route. Also, it's official. Jinbei is now considered a traitor to Big Mom, and I think, yeah, it's official. He is going to join the Straw Hat crew at this point. And like I said, Big Mom is on a motherfucking rampage. Like, she is not going to, like, whether it's intentional, whether it's her delusion talking or just her desire to see the Straw Hats dead. She is gonna if the Strauss don't manage to escape, then she's gonna fuck their shit up big time. So get the fuck out of their straw hats, Luffy. No, Luffy, don't even attempt to try and fight her. Okay, Luffy. Yeah, like I said, Luffy, please don't attempt to try and fight her. Just run. The Big Mom is fucking crazy right now. You do not want to mess with that shit. You do not want to mess with the crazy woman like Big Mom right now. Okay, she's just yeah. Luffy, don't, okay, buddy? Just don't. um, yeah, and, like, really the only other thing to note about this chapter, to be honest with you, is the fact that, is the only other thing to note about this chapter, because honestly, the beginning of this chapter is very dialogue heavy, which is good, I guess, but at the end of the day, the first, like, 6 pages of this chapter, it was just them just going back and forth and talking about what about their next plan of action, and I can understand that Oda doesn't want to leave any. He doesn't want to leave any loose ends tied up or anything, but yeah, it is kind of a it's one of those things where the first 6 episodes were just okay. It was just it wasn't anything great, but it was in the latter, like, page 7 and on was the stuff that was really amazing, honestly. Like, just seeing Big Mom go in, going on the attack, and seeing Pudding return. Like, it was a good chapter overall, to be honest with you. And yeah, it was a good chapter for what it was. Honestly, it just got it was a little slow to get started, I guess. But that, yeah, like, there's nothing really else for me to say, guys. It was a good chapter, and it looks like that this is. We're winding down, and we're getting to the end of this of the Whole Cake Island and Big Mom arc, and now, which means we're going to be moving on to Wano after this. And if Kaido's involved in Wano, then it's going to be hype. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my review. Enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, or follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Dead Knight of MMA, signing off. Later, guys.